really the best thing we can do is, uh, we've actually left ourselves in a really bad spot. I can't actually do much of anything. I've really misplayed this because the best we can do is flip over some guys, but they will never be able to take an action. So the couple of things we can do, we can clear this token, which is 2 actions. That allows this rifleman to take a shot. Now the good news is he's in red, so we can take a shot here, take out this critical rifleman. That would give us 1 extra space for them to advance. So we're going to do that. This is an extremely important roll. Okay, alright, we took out the rifleman. Now really the only other thing we can do is use this 30 cal operator, and I can take a shot on someone in gray. There's really no reason to suppress, obviously, because I can't imagine that's going to matter. Or though maybe it would, but I'm going to go ahead and take a... No, I am going to suppress. But in the event that quite a few guys come out, having the dice in the suppression and being flexible to use it is probably better than targeting any one of these guys. So that's his action. That takes us to 4. Because we cleared this, we took the shot, we flipped him over. We have 1 action left, and it really doesn't matter a lot. I mean, if we had not wanted to take actions with those guys, I could have cleared a suppression token from one of these, one of the people that already have one, and that would just protect them from being a casualty in case they get suppressed. But I can't do that, so there's really nothing here for us to do. So we'll just spend the action to flip him over. It's sort of inconsequential. Okay, the last deck. The last deck is a mixture of some of the prior decks, but there's quite a few cards in here that have attackers, placing multiple attackers, 2 and 3. So we will see. They're going to definitely probably make a pretty good last push, and we're not in the best posture to defend it. So 2 scouts, 5. Okay, not good. Pushes the scout right to where we cleared. Now we need another scout. 10. Now I'm just going to go ahead and suppress that scout with 3 dice. We really don't want him coming out. Okay, then we got it. So we suppressed him. 2 machine gunners. This really shouldn't matter a lot. It would only matter if they suppress a guy who's already been suppressed. I mean, they'd have to come out, we'd have to get an attack card here, and they'd have to suppress. That's the only thing that's going to really matter. But we will put them out. 7. I'm going to gamble and say that it's not going to matter. So I'm going to let him go there. And 9. Same thing. I'm just going to let him go. I'm going to save our suppression dice. This is the last card. Let's see what it is. Okay. Rifleman place 3. Wow. Okay. So what does that mean? If we get a 5 or a 6, it's going to push this scout up to here. That's fine. If we get another 5 or a 6 after that, it's going to be game over. So 5 and 6s are bad. Actually, 4s, 3s, and 2s would also push this one forward and then push them. So any of those numbers could be really bad, and we're going to be placing 3 of them. We fortunately have some suppression in red and green. 5. Oh my goodness. You can't make this stuff up. Okay, so they all advance. If we roll a 5 or a 6, we lose. They've made it into the castle. 11. Doesn't matter. And for the game, final roll. If this was on the table, we'd be standing. 7. I could suppress him. Doesn't matter. There's no difference. And that is the game. We had this scout about to make the move. 5 or 6 would have lost it. Lucky die roll to end the game. And we win. What an amazing comeback. I'm really surprised we were able to come back and hold them off long enough with having lost Basat and Jenny. Clearly the French VIP escaping. This was, we put a lot of effort into it. Spent a lot of time orchestrating that escape, but it paid off in the end by removing those 9 SS cards. These are the casualties. We had our tank crew. We also had a couple of German riflemen who were lost. At the end of the game, the way you determine your score is each of the regular guys, basically everyone that's not a French VIP, counts a point. French VIPs count 3 points. The perfect score of the game is 0, so every point you get is basically farther away from 0. So we scored 6 points, and we won the game. So in the end, things looked really grim there for a while, but in the end, that was actually a very respectable score. So the game is obviously still being heavily play-tested, primarily from a mix of SS cards to get the proper balance and difficulty set. But that's a really good, with the exception of the change that I discussed earlier about how suppression works, and I'll talk about that in a follow-up video. That's a really good indication of the flow of the game. So I hope you all enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it. It was a good time, and I'm glad it turned out the way it did. So thanks.